What is an adult live performance? Any show, exhibition, or other presentation that is performed in front of a live audience and in whole or in part depicts or simulates nudity, sexual conduct, sexual excitement, specific sexual activities, lewd conduct, or the lewd exposure of prosthetic or imitation genitals or breasts. What is the definition of a child? Any person aged 18 or under. In my drag shows and Pride event motion, which I'm still trying to bring forward for debate, I was asking for 3 things from the Council of the Corporation of the City of Pickering to consider. 1 would be to prohibit a person from knowingly admitting a child to one of these adult live performances. 2, not to issue permits or authorize a person that will conduct an adult live performance who will knowingly admit a child into one of these events. And 3, that any licensed public lodging or public food service establishment holding a beverage license that knowingly, again, admits a child to an adult live performance would be subject to having that license suspended or revoked and being fined. This approach of creating a safe space for children not to be exposed to adult live performances has invoked some of my colleagues, members of the community, and PFLAG to portray my duty of representing my constituents as an act of being transphobic and homophobic, even though I have openly stated that I support the LGBTQ+ community as I do all other communities. Parents are terribly concerned that Drag Time Story Time is geared towards the teaching of gender ideologies to vulnerable children. Parents perceive these story times to be inappropriate and nothing more than an attempt to groom children and take away their childhood innocence. Because of this, parents and communities across Canada and across most other countries are fighting back and protesting these types of events. I'm here today because I would like to challenge the organizers of the Drag Queen Storytime, the Children's Aid Society, and PFLAG to prove to concerned parents all over the country and members of the community that Drag Time Storytime is nothing more than an innocent reading of books to children, and that they are inclusive to all. This can be accomplished in 2 ways. 1, by reading traditional children's books that are inclusive to all children and ones that do not promote or glamorize one's sexuality. And 2, to stop performing and or dancing in front of the children or with the children at any of these storytime events. I think that this would be a great compromise and show of good faith for both parents and drag queens. If the organizers of these events and these drag queens cannot agree to these 2 simple requests, then this will only validate the parents and our community's concerns that these story times are not what they seem, and moving forward, they then should be considered live adult performances in which we need to then adhere to an age limit of 18+. I look forward to hearing from PFLAG and the community, and I hope they will take me up on this challenge. I'm Lisa Robinson, your Pickering City Councilor.